Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Super Mario World ROM hacks. Last time, I don't know what the hell we did because it's been a while, and I just didn't really feel in the mood to play Mario, or I didn't have anything to talk about. So that's generally the reason or reasons that Mario stuff isn't uploaded, because as I've always said, I've been playing this since the beginning of the channel, and if you do something for over 5 years, it starts to get a little old. I mean, it's basically the same game with some different levels, and 5 years of that kind of gets old. But today I actually do have something to talk about. It's gonna be quite fantastic. So I need to actually get back into the Mario groove as well. If the sound's a little low or a little too high, I'm sorry. For some reason, like, it was really weird, and I've been doing some random testing and stuff, and I got it to a decent place, but it could be a little bit too low. So I might fiddle it with it some more in the next session. I did probably about 4 tests, and it sounded pretty alright, but now it might be a little too low. So we'll see. Hopefully it's fine, but this is probably just going to be one video. I don't really plan on splitting this video up, but it might get split up. But I kind of want to keep it one video because it might be, well, it's about something somewhat important that I wanted to talk about, and kind of just want to keep it one video, just so that people don't have to look in several different places, because once you start splitting videos up and you're talking about something important, a lot of people don't check out that second video for whatever reason. So we'll try to keep it one video and not split it up. But it could be kind of long. I'm gonna try to kind of bullet point it, but we all know how that usually goes. I usually end up going off on a tangent, and then, you know, it usually takes a while for me to get anywhere, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the new YouTube, supposedly the alleged new content ID system. A couple people have been asking me about some of the changes that were coming to YouTube it was supposed to be sometime between November and January. I thought it was going to be January, but it turns out that they are somewhat seemingly taking place now. I guess there was a two-pronged change. Number one, they were going to change how you monetize videos. If you were in a network like Machinima, like I am, at the current time of recording this video, who knows how long, you know, after this video is made you'll be watching it, and this information will probably be not as relevant. But at the time, I'm with Machinima, and if you are partnered with a network like that, an affiliate network, at least on the gaming side, I don't know what it's like if you are partnered with a different network and you do vlogs, so I couldn't really answer for that. But if you're with a gaming network, basically what you can do is you upload your videos, you can claim them right away, and they don't have to go under any sort of review / monetization process, or review, I should say. So basically, you upload it, you claim it, and it's pretty much good to go right away. The change they were instituting was making it so that... Oh, there's a cutscene over here? Okay, well, we'll take a look at this cutscene real quick, and then we'll get to it. Oh, wall of text. Don't even tell me this is the last video. Or the last castle, and this is going to be the last video, because then I'm going to have to, like, it's going to be dumb. Anyway, my castle, my precious castle, would have the... Mario, you better fix this. You better fix all of this. I thought you were my worst rival, but you don't destroy my castle. There you go. Stupid cutscene getting in the way. What is that noise? You, Bowser, get out of here. Hector. Who the hell's Hector? Man, I really haven't played this in a while. You have cost me a darn lot of troops, and you know that. Okay, Bowser's, or Hector's being dumb. But I was just trying to get my last stuff. Let me at least get some of my personal things. I don't care about your stupid toy collection. Next time you show your face here, I'll rip you to pieces. Oh, Hector is a badass. And Bowser's just leaving. Man, Hector does not care. I didn't think he would be this stupid. Who is he screaming to anyway? His son or something? Yes, Bowser's son. Mario, was he Mario, you're getting a bit on my nerves, man. Defeating 2 of my friends, not that they were anything compared to me and my castle. I really hope this isn't the last castle, which would make this the last video. So anyway, back to what I was trying to say. Stupid cutscene cut me off. Basically, the alleged change that they were going to do is that videos had to go through a monetization review, no matter who you were. Doesn't matter if you were with Machinima or YouTube or, you know, Maker or Polaris or, you know, the Collective or however many networks are. There's a ton of them now. I don't know them all, but you were going to have to go under a review no matter who you were. And I guess, like, over time, you would get something kind of like Goodwill, where, like, the less problems you were shown to have uploading videos when they would review your video, the less they would have to check them, which was kind of good, but it kind of sucks going from them not having to be checked at all to them having to be checked suddenly. So there was that. Basically, your videos would just have to go under a review, and if your videos were found to not be breaking any rules or messing up with any guidelines, you would get kind of like goodwill, I guess you could call it, and your videos wouldn't be picked as often. So that was the proposed change number 1. Number 2, I guess, was that they were going to be content IDing a lot of videos, and that apparently started today. So I'm going to explain content IDing if you don't know what that means. Basically, it's like a third-party claim where someone says, okay, you know, they have some licensed content from us in this video. We instead are going to claim the video and take all of the revenue from this video, and the partner will get no revenue from that video anymore. I don't know why I thought no Torpedo Ted. No Torpedo Ted was going to come out of that, but... So basically, if you get a third-party claim, someone is basically saying, okay, we own some stuff in this video. This person can no longer make money off of it. We instead are going to take the money. We're going to put our own ads on it, and we're going to get the money from it, which is kind of poopy. I mean, it's always been kind of an argument within the gaming community on YouTube from some people who don't necessarily like people like me making money off of the videos, which I guess I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but I mean, I'm kind of biased because I kind of like what I do. I play games, people watch them, I get feedback whether it's good or bad, and I make money and I don't have to work at Target anymore. So it's pretty much win-win for me. Really. I mean, it's pretty much a great thing. Oh, good, dry bones. I love dry bones. Oh, good. I don't even know what those are. I have no idea. This is probably going to take a little bit. This is going to suck. This is going to be kind of poopy. So, yes, the people who don't necessarily like those of us like myself who make gaming videos, and there was no saving that, who make gaming videos and make money off of it will be pleased to know this news, because it is going to make things a little bit more difficult for people like myself, or people who do reviews, or people who do just gaming stuff in general. Like, if you do reviews, it'll... Oh, you jerk. If you do reviews and stuff, you'll probably be affected. If you do Let's Plays or walkthroughs, you'll be affected. Just generally anything gaming-related, music-related, just... I didn't even see that boom coming. Stuff like that's going to be a little bit harder. So, their system apparently started... Oh, I'm so dead. Man. Stupid boss. Their system apparently went into action today. Because when I woke up, I had like 25 messages in my email from YouTube. Oh, God. I hate cutscenes now when I'm trying to explain something. Mario defeated the ranting Hector and was pleased to see that he already defeated 3 members of the Senate. Next up are the boiling hot lands of the Plum Desert. Don't forget to bring enough water with you, Mario. I better not have to bring any Mario. Or any Mario. I don't have to bring any Mario. I don't want to bring any water. Back to what I was saying. So I woke up, I checked my email, had like 25 messages from YouTube saying like, okay, you know, you have claims from these companies on these videos. And throughout the day, it's probably gone up to about, I want to say 50, maybe, give or take a little bit. So like 50 videos have been claimed. Out of 11,000, does this kill me? No. Out of 11,000 so far, that's not terrible, but it still kind of sucks a little bit. So, yes, for the people who don't like, you know, the kind of stuff that I do and they don't think I should be getting paid for it, this is great news for them. This is fantastic news for them. For people like me, it's not such great news, especially if you're in the gaming community, if you do videos, if your channel is a decent size, if your channel is a small size, especially if your channel is a small size, it's probably going to be a lot harder for you to get things going, because people who may have been trying to do this full time and they weren't getting a whole lot of views in the first place, this is definitely going to make things a lot harder for those people, which really sucks. I was fortunate enough to kind of get a little bit bigger early on when this whole thing started, many years ago. So I was lucky enough to get bigger then, and I've made pretty decent money so far doing this. I've saved up a lot of it, so generally I'm probably okay. This situation could affect me very little, or it could affect me greatly. It's really... time will tell, for the most part, whether or not, you know, I get kind of screwed over by this, or whether there's little to no effect, or, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know how much it's going to affect me or other people like me, or just in the gaming community in general who, like I said, do reviews or any of that fun stuff. But I was lucky enough to be bigger kind of early on. I was one of the first people brought into a partnership program for Machinima, at least, many years ago. And I've made pretty decent money, pretty good money over the years, and I've saved up much of it. Most of the money I've spent has been on going to conventions and upgrading my equipment and paying my rent and stuff. Like, I still drive the same car I had when I worked at Target. It's not a shitty car. I had a car on lease from, like, somewhere, and then I eventually just kind of kept it. And, like, I haven't bought, you know, a crazy car, or I haven't bought a huge house. Like, the future was kind of uncertain for me. Like, I didn't know where I was going to be at. I didn't want to make commitments on anything, really, so I just kind of live in an apartment and whatnot, and it's all fine and dandy. But like I said, for people who are kind of small, just starting off, like maybe just making enough money to pay the rent, make things do, or make things work out, it might be a lot harder for them, which really kind of sucks. And like I said, I have no idea how this would affect me over time. I mean, it could be something very little, it could be something big. It's to be determined for the most part. But yeah, they started doing that today, which kind of sucks. Like I said, I've probably gotten about 50-ish videos claimed so far on the first day. And it's really weird, because some of them are from companies like Nintendo, Capcom, but some of them are also from like partnership networks, like Machinima, but I haven't gotten any from Machinima. Like I said earlier, I'm still partnered with Machinima, so it would be kind of weird for Machinima to be claiming my own videos. But like, I don't know, I can't remember what partnership network has claimed some of my stuff, but I've gotten some partnership claims from networks, and it's kind of weird. Like, there's really no reason why a network should be claiming one of my videos unless I used footage from something like on their network. But I just biffed that jump. But I really haven't. Like, why can I not make that jump? Like, that's the second time I've screwed that jump up. Like, I keep trying to jump here and it's like, nope. Like, the only thing I can imagine is that I have some gameplay that another network might have used in like a trailer or something, and the ID system caught it, and it claimed it for whatever reason in the name of the other network, which, like I said, doesn't really make sense, because mostly I just do kind of like Let's Play stuff, and that means most of the gameplay is recorded by me, so I don't use any footage from like another network. It's just coincidental that I'm using the same footage, but I guess I'm getting claimed by these partnership networks because of it, which really sucks. I also wouldn't be surprised if Machinima is potentially being thrown into the same thing, just with other people who aren't in Machinima. So it's a really kind of weird and confusing issue right now. So, like I said, the damage so far is pretty not severe for me. It's kind of annoying that it's happening, but I kind of knew it was coming. And I didn't really make plans for, like, I didn't really know what to expect, but now that it's in full swing, I kind of see what to expect. People have always asked me, like, what kind of person am I? Like, I'm not really a person that makes plans, and it's not the best way to go about life, but I, for the most part, just never knew what I wanted to do. Like, when I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I was in college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Right now, I don't know what I wanted to do. If YouTube were to suddenly be done, and there was no way I could make money doing this sort of thing anymore, I wouldn't know what I wanted to do. Like, that's just kind of how my personality is, and like I said, it's not the best way to go about things, but that's just kind of how I've been. I've been kind of carefree, and, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'll roll with it, you know. It's not like I sit there on my couch all day like, I really hope something happens today. It's like, yeah, I'll work towards stuff, but when stuff happens like this, it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes, and I guess we'll see where it leads to. I'll just kind of hang out and hope for the best, I guess, but we'll see what, you know, the partnership networks say and what YouTube says, and because that's what people's best guess is that it's part of YouTube's new content ID system, which could be wrong, but it seems like that's it. But like I said, people had asked me if I knew about these changes, And I've known about these changes coming for a while, but I didn't exactly know when they would happen and to what extent they would be. I did not even hit that. I am calling shenanigans on that. So like I said, right now it's not the end of the world. It just kind of sucks that this is popping up and happening again, because this seems to happen like a couple times every year where something happens that people get all, you know, all worried about and all upset about, like, oh, you know, this is going to happen, and, you know, that's the end of gaming stuff on YouTube, and what are we going to do? And some people are like, well, I'm glad YouTubers don't get paid for that anymore because they shouldn't get paid for it in the first place, and then it's just a whole big giant discussion slash mostly argument in the comment section about people hating how some YouTubers get paid, and other people are like, no, man, it's a job, and it's just dumb. It's just very dumb stuff that I don't like to even witness, and I definitely don't like to get involved. I believe I found a secret exit in this level. So long story short, YouTube's new content ID system seems to be in place, and it's kind of affecting people. Congratulations, you have found one of 4 switches. Complete this item puzzle to press to wait. What? Oh, okay. To press the switch. All right. I hate item puzzles. Do you know why I hate item puzzles? Because it has the word puzzle in it, and I'm really bad at puzzles. So hopefully this goes well. Does this give me anything? This probably gives me. Thank you. All right. So then we get this. Now we have the springboard, which goes to I don't know where. I should probably try and figure out where this goes. It goes possibly up here to... Nope. It does not go up there, it looks like. I probably had to go in that tube. All right, let's rewind. I'll give the long story short when I'm done thinking about this dumb puzzle. Or I can attempt to do so now. So yes, long story short, their new content ID system is possibly in place, and it may be affecting people. I probably need a shell, don't I? Should probably take one of these. It's affecting people. I don't know to what extent. If you have a smaller channel or you're just trying to get into this sort of thing, you might be affected much more than someone like myself. On the flip side, I could be wrong, and I might be affected more simply because I have a lot of videos, and most of what I do are just kind of Let's Play-esque things. I think I was supposed to go over there. Son of the beach. Alright, so let's try this again here. Let's go back here. Go ahead and hit that. Go over here. I had to get into a puzzle, didn't I? Alright, we'll take you. Go up here. I need you, it would seem. I'm gonna continue holding... No, I'm not gonna continue holding on to that. Never mind, it's gone. Can I be done with this? Thank you. Alright, for the 19th time, new monetization ID thing, the content ID in place, might be affecting people. Kind of poopy. Not the end of the world as far as I know. And that's mostly it. I don't know. YouTube continues to do stuff like this. Like, I know they're trying to save their own butts from lawsuits and stuff. And that people who do people who do upload copywritten material have kind of ruined it for others. But at the same time, gaming footage has always been kind of a gray area where people are like, well, you know, it's copywritten, you shouldn't be doing it anyway, you shouldn't be making money, but fair use, and no, fair use is bullcrap, it's not fair use, and it's just been an argument since the dawn of time, I think. Since before video game Let's Plays were a thing, I think there's been an argument sometime in ancient Rome between, like, Hercules and Babocles about whether it was fair use or not. And Hercules is like, no, fuck you, Babocles. It's fair use. And Babocles is like, no, you shouldn't be getting paid for, like, being strong, Hercules. That's bullcrap. Not everyone is as strong as you. And he's like, well, I'm strong. You could get strong, too. And then Babocles is like, no, I'm just, no. And that was about it, so. I mean, I think the one thing we can take from this story that I've told us today is that Babocles is a real jerk, for the most part. Was this the secret? Was this the secret? No, this doesn't look familiar to me. It might be, though. It might be. So I'm not sure. It's kind of poopy, but we'll see how things go. Didn't I just get that? And I think that's about it. I don't really know what else to say on the subject. I tried to be as quick and concise as I could be, but there were some puzzles that got thrown at me, and then there was, like, the cutscene, so I kind of got a little bit off track and kind of confused. I'm pretty sure this was the secret. This looks familiar. I do not want the secret. I want the regular ending. Okay, yes, this definitely does look familiar, but I won't... I'll try and not find the secret. While I think if I have anything else left to say. There's some stuff up there. But I think for the most part, I don't really have anything else to say. Where the hell do I need to go? Let's just try and finish this level. Maybe eventually I'll have something to say, but that time is not now. I would just like to finish the level and be done, so... I mean, if you have anything to add, feel free to... I mean, if you have a Google Plus account, comment. Or tweet me. I mean, I'm not always on Twitter, but you could try. I might see it, I might not. Depends on what my sleep schedule is and how stupid things are going. Otherwise, I might just start editing part of this out, because I honestly have no flippin' idea where to go. Alright, so... if I have the springboard... Alright, so... where's the stupid springboard at? Like... serious here? Are you kidding me? I think the springboard's, like, in here, so I would have to get the stupid springboard. I hate levels like these so very much. Especially when I'm done explaining what I wanted to explain. And now I'm just kind of awkwardly sitting here like, yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about, guys. I'm sorry. Like, if you were here for me explaining stuff, then I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm kind of done explaining stuff. I can go into more detail about Babacles, though. Here's the springboard. Babacles was Julia Cleese's 5th son. He was the douchiest one of the bunch. He always got what he wanted. And he was Hercules' 5th cousin twice removed. So there's that. Wait a minute, hold on. Is this, what is up here? Like, is there anything up here? Hold on, let me try and do this. Fuck you. I can get up there. Alright, good. Oh, there's a mushroom up here. That's good. I just want to find the exit. Like the real, true American exit. That's just a coin. I don't want that. I don't want the coin. Okay, so we have the springboard. Which I figured we needed. So... alright, let me try and get the P-switch. Try and figure this out now. So I'm not wasting any more of your time. Son of a... thwomp. Oh, that was really dumb. Admittedly, that was really dumb. I can admit when I do really dumb things. Trust me. I've learned a thing or two. Doing really dumb things. I can't even remember how I found the secret in the first place. Like, I really can't. Was it this? It might have been this. I'm gonna be really upset if it's this. Was it this? It was not this. I don't recognize this. Okay, good. I think we're on the right track then. But yeah, Babacles is a real jerk, isn't he? I hate Babacles. Like, what a jerk. Was Hercules... I think Hercules was Roman, right? I think he was Roman. I don't think he was Greek. I know there's a lot of similarities between... Where is this gonna bring me? I'm not sure what this P-switch does. Okay, so I effectively wasted that. What does this P-switch do? Oh! That's what it does. How did I miss that? Silly me! How did I miss that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hercules is Roman. Like, I'm like 95% sure that Hercules is Roman. I can't even remember. Did he have a Greek counterpart? Most of the Greek and Roman champions / gods had counterparts that were pretty much identical, but they went by like different names, and they had different whatty-majigsits. They had maybe different like physical traits. I'm pretty sure Hercules had a Greek counterpart somewhere, because I'm pretty sure he's Roman. But correct me if I'm wrong. Good, we're done. Ugh. If I had to talk about Hercules for 3 more seconds, I think I would have gone insane. So, long story short, YouTube is Babacles, and it's not very cool, and they're being kind of jerks. But they're trying to protect themselves, which I guess is good, but it kind of sucks for other people. So, yeah. I hope I explained what I wanted to explain. I suck at explaining things, I think. Like, I really think I do. But, hey, the video's done. Hopefully you enjoyed it to some extent, even though I was explaining about poopy YouTube stuff that everyone's going to be like, yeah, YouTube sucks. What else is new? So, when we come back next time, we'll do Plum Desert number 4. Hopefully, less problems will happen by the time I get to it, but who knows. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, everything buffs out just fine. I hope it will. I think it will. In this case, I am positive, even though I'm a pretty negative person. Pretty pessimistic, but I hope everything goes well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you guys next time.